Is there such a place where all people are valued no matter who they are?
The Woodzfolk, Episode 2, Hinati's Quest.
In the woods of hometown, a family that lives in isolation was previously introduced. They are part of an elusive network of people that live completely separate from normal society. Their reasons for living in such a way are valid, and their methods and lifestyles are clever and unique. The Woodsfolk live much better on their own terms, but secrecy about the outside world drove a curious member of this family to escape to the outside, and she may have gotten more than she bargained for. In her amazement, having discovered a strange new world, she quickly lost track of the time and place where she stood. But someone around had not, and quickly took notice of the unfamiliar visitor. The disturbed fellow could not just lay around as he was weary, especially of newcomers, so he slowly and quietly stood.
Hey there. Hey. Hey, keep moving your arms and feet. Hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm coming. Hey, stay with me. Gotcha.
Somehow having dropped unhurt into the raging river, barely before drowning, the man heroically pulled the young woman from its currents. But she was not conscious.
Come on.
The older man, tired but not lacking effort, saw the young woman may have taken in water. So he quickly began the cardiopulmonary resuscitation technique on her, giving her breaths and chest pumps in a frantic but rhythmic pattern.
Come on.
After some time of this urgent exercise, thankfully for the young woman, it was enough to bring her back to consciousness. After some time, when things were more calm, when they both had settled down and digested what had just occurred.
There. Hey, are you okay so far? Do you need me to get you to a hospital?
But in her confused state, the young woman seemed to not yet have realized the full extent of her predicament.
Here you are. Put this on.
After some time, when the young woman calmed down and accepted the man as not a threat, she became lively and began to present her predicament. However, as clever as she was, she gave only information enough to have the stranger understand and hopefully be of help. In a very different dialect and barely understandable to the strange man, the young woman struggled to make herself understood.
Oh, thanks to you, kind sir, for extracting me from the raging waters.
No need for thanks. So, what's your name and what were you doing in the bushes in those hills?
I live called Hinati. I'm from somewhere markedly different. I do require to find the path to home.
Okay, let's slow down. I know you must be shocked. I can hardly understand. Are you here alone?
Yes, sir.
By the way, they call me Popeye out here. Good to meet you, Hinati?
Yes, sir. Good to meet you.
Okay, for me to help you get home, you need to tell me where home is.
Well, I understand only that my place of home is in the woods, approaching this location.
You sure speak differently. Wait, you said you live in the woods? Are you homeless?
Homeless? No, sir, I have a place called home. It's approaching these woods. I only require to find my path to there.
Good Lord, in the woods, huh? Do you live in a forest cabin or something like it? Do you have a family there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take it step by step. You're an interesting young woman and...
Sir, please, I only require shown the path to where I emerged. And...
I will, but it's getting late and dangerous that way by now, and we're a long way from where I found you.
Huh?
They walked a few kilometers to an open area shielded by shrubs and trees, still near the river. There, some individuals and activities were present, and Hinari grew a bit weary when approaching. Despite this, Popeye and her continued their efforts to try to understand each other. After conversing for some time, they got more acquainted with themselves, especially about their current situations. And it was found that Popeye was a homeless man and had been in such a predicament for a long time. But Popeye wasn't alone in his predicament. He showed Hinari around, where he and the others spent most of their time, in the outdoors, a homeless camp. That evening, Hinari was introduced to the group. Popeye seemed to be an influential person there, and most seemed friendly and welcoming. But Hinati was confused. The area looked filthy and unkempt, and noticed some discomfort and scarcity.
So, Mr. Popeye, is this your place of home? Do speak more of this, please.
Well, yes, for now. I'm not sure where you are originally from, but you seem smart and curious. You see, hometown, its people and government have pushed us aside. Many of us can't work regularly, have severe health problems, and suffer addictions. And those problems caused us to become destitute. We can't pay for our necessities, our families and friends turned their backs on us, and this society, in many ways, sidelines and punishes those that need help.
You mean to say that those that need help get punished? Must pay for their vital necessities? And friends and family refuse to assist you when you are in dire economic predicaments?
And the lively conversation gets Popeye going on a rant and a bit agitated.
Fuck yeah. Some kind of place that is, huh? You know, I was a teacher, and because I went into some depression and got into alcohol, drinking, and pornography, I was fired and could not get a job. I was denied affordable healthcare and treatment, and ended up in jail after I became homeless.
So, you fell ill and you had to produce funds enough to hand off in exchange for your needs? There, you can fall ill and not be assisted only because you don't have, money?
Exactly. You know, I'm starting to like you. You get it all right. I've been trying to tell this folks these things are fucked up. You know? Most won't listen. Things shouldn't be like this. You know?
And the lively exchange persisted.
The cost of living is abusive in hometown. All of us here cannot afford to pay for a home, and it is extremely difficult to even qualify to get one. You need to have good credit, a clean criminal record, and a lot of money to put as a deposit, which you may lose. And food, utilities, and fuel prices are too damn high.
If happy living is not conducive, how do most people achieve happiness in hometown?
You know, I don't think most people are happy. Most people that live in expensive apartments and homes have to work like beasts just to keep up with their payments. Plus the high cost of transportation, insurance, and energy. Believe me, I was one of those people.
But it appears unhealthy and precarious here too. Are you content and comfortable here, Mr. Popeye? What is the outcome when persons here get sick, hurt, or when a crime occurs? What is done here about clean water and food? And what of education or relaxing activities?
Right on. Those are all problems that we deal with as they come. Here, we live day by day. I know it's dangerous and unhealthy to live out here, and we can't do some of the things that people in hometown can. But we can do many things here freely. Ultimately, we feel this lifestyle is our only choice. You know?
After lively and agreeable arguments about the clearly unfair predicament of Popeye and those around subsided, it was turning dark and time to find a place to settle in. Popeye presented Hinati with a spot on the ground to sleep. It had some sheets and a padded quilt. He assured her it was safe there. She looked around, sat, and reluctantly agreed to stay.
One last inquiry, Mr. Popeye.
Fire away, youngin'.
What is the meaning of fuck?
You know what? It's all right. Get some rest.
Soon, the darkness of night and the peaceful sounds of frogs and insects overwhelmed the noise from nearby hometown. The moonlight soothed the minds, and soon quiet and cool allowed all at the camp to get a good night's sleep. Human beings pushing and allowing their brothers and sisters to sleep exposed, vulnerable and unsafe, only because they lacked the money. Money which was also denied to them for factors often outside of their control. The cruelty and nonsense was almost overwhelming and endlessly disappointing. The night had permitted all in the camp to sleep well, and dawn was on the other horizon. Popeye had not slept this well in a long time, and in his dreams he felt something new had come to signal a big change in his life. He excitedly walked over to Hinati's sleeping spot, but Popeye was utterly surprised by her absence. In disappointment, he lamented her early departure. In the next few moments, he pondered what to do about his surely coming despair and picked up a half bottle of whiskey that had laid on the ground on a past drunken night. Thankfully, he made the decision to keep the hope and courage that he felt was given to him by this strange young visitor. He chose to make that short and meaningful visit a catalyst for change in his life and begin to emerge from his sickening dependence. In that moment, he chose to help others, just as he helped that young woman survive to the next day. Popeye eventually turned away from the drinking and hypersexuality and began a simpler, healthier life. And in silence, he wished that young lady well and that she eventually found her way home. To be continued.